Hello, everyone. I'm just trying to post in the Discord server. The Discord server, never live. Really quick. There we go. Alright, we'll be good to go in just a second. But hello, everyone. It is Art Friday. We're still working on that animation. Yes, yes. I'm not sure what else we should draw. Maybe next week we'll have something new figured out. We'll see. We will see. Okay, we're good to go now. Hello, everyone. Okay, we're good. How much have we drawn of this? Okay, we finished. Well, we got pretty far at the second one. Okay, we drew more than I thought. Oh, music. There we go. Oh, right, it's gonna be too loud. Hold on. Sorry for that. Super quickly, I forgot. Fortnite was having a problem with the audio, so it's super, super loud. There we go. That should be much, much better. Okay. Sorry about that. Luckily, I thought of it pretty soon. We're good to go. Line art. That's just doodles. Alright, forgot about the Valentine's Day commissions. I didn't post that yet. I need to do that. I need to. I already missed out on Christmas for TikTok. I just hate how the line art's too big. In some places, it's too thick. No, I shouldn't get too focused on that. we'll draw everything and then we'll edit it from there. I shouldn't get hooked on little stuff like that so early on. So early on, we're like, what, 5 streams into this now? Oh goodness. Oh goodness me. I'm just gonna jump right into drawing. Don't focus on it too much, it's totally fine. Oh, it actually works pretty well. So how was everybody's week? Assuming you can hear me. Yeah, you can hear me. I've been so paranoid about that lately. Okay, we're good. Goodness. Okay, we just have a few things to work on for this frame. I'm not sure what video game. I think we're gonna play Roblox again. I think Roblox has drops. I remember I saw that. We might end up playing Roblox. Not sure if a specific game has it, but I kind of want to play 99 Nights in the Forest, I think it's called. That is like the Roblox game to stream, it seems. Every time I look through the Roblox category, that's what's on. And I've played it before. I played it before with my younger family members. And every time I'm at a family gathering. Can we have some music? There is music. Oh no, must be too quiet. Hold on. I must have turned it down too low. But we do have music playing. Here, I'll start it over too. There we go. Thank you for letting me know though. I knew something felt off. Even if I couldn't see the problem. But oh yeah. 99 Nights in the Forest on Roblox. I sometimes I'm not very good at family gatherings. I'll play Roblox with the younger family members. Because no one ever plays with them. Sometimes they'll play with each other, but if one or two of them isn't really wanting to play with the others, I'll play with them. I'll play Roblox. It's so funny, especially the little ones. They'll just hop games so quickly. 1 second will be Spider-Man Tycoon, and then they'll be playing some, I don't even know what, it's nonsense. Every 2 seconds, it's crazy. As soon as I join their game, they're already moved on to something else. Or I forgot, it's going the wrong way. And they'll get bored in like 10 minutes. It's not bad. They'll run off to join the rest of the kids. They also forget my name a lot. Hello, Wallery. Welcome to the stream. Talking about Roblox. I was just saying how I play with my younger family relatives sometimes. Whenever at family gatherings, like the holidays or something like that. And the kid will be all alone playing Roblox. Other kids got bored and did something else. They want to keep playing Roblox. They'll ask me, can we play Roblox? Because they know I have Roblox. They'll find me, ask me to play Roblox, and I'll play with them for a little bit. Why not? until they get bored, which is not does not take long. They get bored very quickly. It's not like I'm busy doing anything else. But I was saying how they always forget my name every time. Every time it's hey you, play a Roblox with me, and I'm like, all right, that's me. I'm hey you. Or they'll call me by the wrong name. That's also pretty common. But it's always hey you. Whoever's sister. Because you know my sister's name better. Healthy family dynamic. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty funny. It's always the little kids. They always. I don't know why, but they always approach me. My younger. Even kids in general, I guess. It's like they sense something. They wants me to play with them, especially my other younger cousin. I have a lot. I have a lot of cousins. Kind of comes with the territory. But they'll like have their toy in their hand, they'll be side-eyeing me while they're running around, they'll side-eye me, and then they'll approach me, hand me the toy, and then they'll just start playing. And of course I entertain it. I never not entertain it. Not like anyone else will play with them. But I do often get stuck playing Sonic the Hedgehog for a good hours sometimes. If it's Roblox, they'll get bored, or someone else will approach them with a game to play. They'll ditch me. That's pretty cute. I can never turn it down. I think that looks fine. Good enough. Okay, I think this is fine. We're done with the lace. Yippee. Is this called lace? I think lace is something else. No, it's lace. Right? What is lace? It doesn't matter. Frilly stuff's done. Your nail liner's too thin. It can never be right. I said I wasn't gonna mess with it, but I'm messing with it. I have to. It's way too visibly different. Okay, that's fine. Right, her shoulders don't actually move a whole ton. Her head just... Maybe I should change that. Let's look at the sketch. What does the sketch do? The shoulders don't move a whole lot. I think I want to move it a little more. No, I shouldn't mess with it. We'll see. Hello, Pratama. Welcome to the stream. We're still working on this animation. How did I miss this whole line on her face? Wrong button. Welcome to the stream. How was everybody's weekend? Or weekend? Week. It's Friday now. Weekend hasn't begun. Oh, did you guys know? I have the statistics for everything, right? The trumpet shrimp emoji is the most used across all of my emojis, even outside my stream. I just thought that was a fun little fact to share with you guys. Trumpet shrimp, most popular, most used. And it's a great one, it's a good one. I think someone suggested— oh, who suggested it? We're always spamming it. Someone I think— I forgot who suggested it. Someone suggested trumpet shrimp, I want to say. Or was it shrimp fried rice? One of those two memey ones. Someone suggested it, and they're both pretty popular. They're fan favorites. And I think it's very deserved. Deserved emote. To be used so much. It's pretty cool. Also, the stream reward next to chat, maybe you can add more feature to it. Stream reward. Oh, right. I haven't looked at that in a while. I must have updated. As in, I can do more stuff with it. I think you guys are missing emotes. Right, because I tried to upload. Two of them wouldn't upload because they were too high of a file size somehow. Too big of a file size. I was supposed to compress those, but I think I had streamed, so I forgot about it. Like, I added them right before stream and I didn't have time to compress the files, make them transparent, stick them back in. I'll have to do that. I have to write it down on my whiteboard. I don't know if I forget it again. Here, I'll make it a star. Add emote. There we go. Here's this 12,000s. Can't spend it all after unlocked all emojis. Twitch channel description would be good. Add some clickable art there. Oh god, that's what I forgot to do! I had to make those little boxes in the description. I think mine's just text. Do I even have text there? Apparently not. I kind of want to start drawing that now, but we're already here. Here, next little art stream era will be working on those. 34.8 thousand channel points here, or in general. That's crazy. It's a big number. I have to make things where you can spend them, right? I have to make things so you can spend channel points. Going whiteboard, going on the whiteboard. Here, draw channel. Draw channel description and channel point buy stuff. Will I understand this later? Probably not, but I do right now. Oh, hello, Starry. Welcome to the stream. Obviously, you're here longer. Yeah, that is true. You're also subbed. You have 1.2 points every time. That's so funny. I know nothing about Twitch. Hello, Starry. Hello, Dave. Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about Twitch things and more stuff I have to do. But we're gonna get back into drawing. I was writing it down on my trusty whiteboard. This one moves a little bit too much. That should be fine. But I think after the hour mark, we're going to play Roblox. Because there's drops. I don't know what for, what it is, but that's it. There's drops for Roblox. to all the Roblox players in chat. Because I know you all are just the biggest fans. I don't know, give it to your nephew or something. It's funny. I never know anything what's going on. I don't know how to work Twitch. I don't know what the drops are or what item they give you. I remember someone gifted like 5 subs or so. That was crazy. That was the same, I think it was a Minecraft stream. I was starting to go past the 2 hour mark around that time, and it hit the 2 hour mark, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna end stream. And I'm like, wait, I could go I can go longer. I feel like playing more Minecraft. So I stayed longer within like 15 minutes of me going overtime. We had a bunch of subs gifted. It was so awesome. Sort of put in the name of who did it, but it's in one of the streams. It's archived. How's progress going? It's going at the speed of a tortoise. I'm such a world's slowest drawer. Goodness, that Todd animation, or not the penguin, the owl animation, that took, I think, 2 years off my lifespan. It was brutal. I'm telling you guys, whenever the animation has less movement, it takes longer for me to do, even though it's drawing the same thing over and over again. That's what kind of gets me. It's really easy to mess up subtle movements. That was just pretty detailed. There's a lot of little details. I cannot simplify my art style for animations. I can't. It's so hard. I can't change the way I draw unless I'm using all my 2 brain cells to their maximum potential. After a gifter just vanished, yeah, they just gifted a bunch of stuff and left. Maybe they just want to be kind. It must have been something like that, but either way, we're super grateful for it. Everyone, pretty much all of my followers at the time, had gotten a gifted sub. It was very kind and generous of them. I have to look back to whenever my first ever stream was, so we can have like a stream anniversary kind of a thing. Oh, and Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't think we're going to have a Valentine's week. I think that's going to be reserved for Christmas and Halloween. Those are pretty special holidays. Valentine's Day, it's coming up at least here in the USA. I don't know how other cultures celebrate Valentine's Day or maybe a similar event. Just realized I didn't really know anything about it. But I think we're just gonna, on the day of Valentine's Day, if it falls into a streaming day, we'll do something. If not, the stream before Valentine's Day. I'll do something. Maybe I'll draw my characters. Something simple, something small. How does that look? Oh, her eyes got humongous. Never mind. You notice your dad watches your stream again. Like art's same. Oh, he's not super artsy. But my dad just likes to watch my streams. He's supportive of my my streaming career. Oh, he also has mod roles. He's stepped in sometimes to help me during a stream. Right, I have to do something really quick. You see someone gifting like $200,000 to one small streamer and a lot smaller donations. At first, streamer was happy. Somewhere near last donation, streamer was very worried for this person's mental health. Yes. Oh, Midlife saying hi. Hello, Midlife. That's my dad. Turns out it's just a very rich guy who was very drunk. Yeah. Whenever you get big donations like that, you can get like $100 donation a single time. Awesome, big donation. Maybe wouldn't question it super hard. That kind of money is pretty concerning. You don't know what the person, they might be having mental problems or under the influence. So it's good they checked in on them after that. Hello, sir. My dad was telling me how you called him sir. That was pretty funny. Did I say thank you? I meant to say I meant to thank you for going to my dad's stream. That was cool of you to do that. Yeah. Dropping big sums of money like that is always a little concerning. I think that should be fine. It looks better on the second eye. The second eye gets humongous. It came by when I was streaming Fortnite this morning for your time, right? I forget the time zone differences are so crazy for us. Or where I'm at compared to where you guys are at in the world. Because for us, it wasn't super late in the night, but it was late in the night. Late evening-ish. I don't remember anymore. Something like that. So for you, you're getting 2 streams in one day. Alright. Thank you for your consideration. Goodness, I was just thinking about that the other day. How I'm an 18 and up streamer just because I want an adult audience. So sometimes people come in here, especially whenever I mention my Discord. They're like, well, what's on the Discord? And I'm like, oh, nothing you're thinking of. And I was thinking about, do we just need some adult spaces that aren't adult, like super explicit content? Can we just have people who aren't minors chilling together? Why is it always gotta be something vulgar? Not that I'm against it, I don't care about swearing or vulgar jokes or anything like that. It was just, you know, my dad's here. My dad's here and I just don't really want to center myself around that kind of humor, content, personality stuff. I don't want people to be here because they like being here, good vibes, all that stuff. I want them to be here for my personality. I don't really put on a character whenever I stream. Not that it's bad if anyone does. Again, I just don't. It would probably be too much effort for me to try. I just on here. We draw, we play video games, we have fun. And I feel like if I were to swearing's fine. If I were to make too much any kind of jokes or conversations, that's just it would consume our not content, maybe our following. And I don't think I could handle that long term. Just all the time constant. But again, I don't care for those kinds of things. I do swear with my friends outside of stream and YouTube has the I don't think YouTube likes swearing anyway. I don't care for it, it doesn't bother me. I just would like to not have it in my streams or content, I think. At least now. It could change later. All this could change later. But for now, I would just rather have my audience be here to have fun with the game. The game or drawing, whatever we're doing. Does that make sense? I don't think I'm talking any sense. Yeah, at least for now, I just wanna not be super vulgar. How does that look? Again, the eye just gets super ginormous. I don't know how I managed that. Your sense of humor is very bad, not brain rot bad, just racist bad is bad. And keep it away from us possible. Yeah. Not great for stream. Definitely not great for stream. I appreciate it. That should help it. Why is it expanding so much? That is not what I want. Maybe it's too tall. I know I said I want to get focused on little details until I have everything drawn out first, but I can't. It physically kills me to let this go. Okay, that's just gonna have to do for now. Maybe share a Discord channel. I'm not sure about that one. Maybe let's not be racist anywhere. I don't know, maybe you two could discuss it amongst yourselves. I think I have that in my Discord somewhere for certain conversational topics. They're to be discussed amongst yourselves elsewhere. It sounds funny, like a funny rule, but it is kind of necessary. You guys can have your grand philosophical debates in your own time. I hate being so weird and strict about certain things, but it's necessary. It really is necessary. If you let people get away with one little thing, everything's gonna break loose. Mods, get him! I got it, don't worry, I got it. I just like to say it's very fun. Whenever Solar's here, and we get a bot in the channel, it's my favorite thing to shout. Oh, what is that one meme? This is the fastest cashier I know. That's so funny. That's what I think of every time I say it. Every time I summon my mods. There we go. Don't worry, I'll protect you guys. I'll shield you from the horrors. Okay, this animation, it was supposed to be... If you're in the animation meme community, our community of TikTok, people just pump out these animations like crazy. And I look into some of these creators, they get it done in a week. A whole week, 7 days to get that done. So I thought to myself, I will try that. I want to make this done in a week. It's been a month and a half. It's been a month and a half. Maybe not half yet, but it's been over a month. Maybe I could if I just didn't do anything else. Unfortunately, I have other things to do. It's a meme animation. Animation meme, it's not really like a typical meme, like a joke would. But it's more, people, they call it a trend now, animation trends. It's a new term for it. But basically, someone animates their characters to a song or maybe a funny video clip, and then other people follow the template. It's almost like a template. Someone makes a template, not necessarily for the purpose of, it just ends up becoming popular, and other people use the similar template to kind of make the videos, not really copy. It's often made to be copied, or people admire the creator, they ask if they can make something similar, and then that's how it becomes the trend, animation meme. That's what I was doing here. I saw someone animate their characters to this song, and I want to, if it's my characters, so I want to do it with my characters, and people pump them out in like a week. So I gave myself, I could do it in a week. But like, I can't do it. I have other things to do. You see, I'll check it out later. Seems interesting. It's kind of like a little niche community. I'm not sure if niche is the right word. It's been going on since 2014. I've been there since the dawn of animation memes. Just observing. I made some as a kid, but I never posted them really. I wanted to be an animation meme YouTuber. That's what I wanted to be. And play Minecraft and Roblox on stream. Now I do it. It's pretty cool. There's like a whole community of people just doing it. It's really cool. This is so wonky. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Today stream on the animation or gaming as well. I think we're gonna play Roblox. Roblox has drops on... I'm not sure what you can get, or if you guys are interested in that. I'm curious, you might as well. Or we could play Wobble Dogs. Wobble Dogs is another option if you guys don't really care for Roblox today. I think the drops is for the entire month of February. So it's not like we have to, but I saw the notification and I'm like, there's our game for the day. We haven't played Wobble Dogs. We played it earlier this year, didn't we? Earlier this year being last month. Come on. Oh, hello, Rerun. Welcome to the stream. You managed to catch a stream. Awesome! Hooray! You're here. Yeah, we're working on this animation. I'm drawing the same circle over and over again, so it's pretty exhilarating. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Huzzah! I have to redo this one. Peak content. Thank you so much. Unless you're talking about the video game Peak. Oh, so crazy. We beat Peak. It was the most dramatic, intense thing ever. I need to shape its names. Peak mentioned? A pun. Every time I see a pun, I think of Sans Undertale. I love how it's Sans Undertale. Like, its first name Sans, last name Undertale. That's how people address him as sometimes. Sans Undertale. Okay, that should be fine. Save, let's save. Saving saves lives. Did a skeleton wear to the party? Okay, I gotta think about this. What does a skeleton wear to a party? It's gotta be something skeletal. Nothing. He was too ugly to show up. Okay. The stupidest one you have. What? Yeah, that is pretty stupid. It's pretty silly. Oh, the puns that are the worst are the funniest ones to me. They're so funny. I love them. Right? Things that are not supposed to be funny, I always find funny. So we either play Wobble Dogs or Roblox. I'm like the hour mark. We're getting pretty close. Well, I'm actually pretty neutral for once. I don't care what you do. But I am curious about the drops for Roblox right now. Can we... Or we can do more art. Ugh! Why would you suggest such a horrible fate? Why would you tell me I should draw more? What a horrible, horrible thing. As an OC author you followed for years. Or an OC author you followed for years abandoned all their socials. You're obsessed with their characters for years. Oh, that's the worst. I hate when a really good artist disappears off the face of the internet. For whatever reason. It marks a year since they left it today. That's crazy. You have the exact the birthday anniversary of them disappearing. That's how you know the serious obsession? Not obsession. Obsession sounds too much. A serious loss to be had. That's the worst. Let's see. It looks like it doesn't move at all. I think it's just the top half. It's funny. I was originally only supposed to post my character OC content. Then I ended up becoming a streamer. play video games and we draw. It's often my characters or things for streaming that we end up drawing. Any more than like a widow mourning her husband whom she has married with for decades. Realest thing ever. Not an overreaction. Oh my goodness, it's not an OC artist, but when Jack Stauber kind of reeled away from the internet and quit posting things publicly, I think he still has a Patreon that he posts songs there instead, but they're always getting leaked. It's so horrible. I understand why he took a step away from the internet. When Jack Stauber quote unquote vanished, that was mine. My mourning era. Jack Stauber, no. Oh my goodness, so horrible. He has such a talent, one of a kind. The wound is still fresh. Quit on everybody, I'm dead. Well, he's active on his Patreon, I believe. That's where he puts his songs now. So I think the problem was that they kept on getting leaked, and they still get leaked. One of them, sometime last year, whatever the dog song was, that one was leaked, and that unfortunately did become an animation meme, just because some people weren't aware that it was leaked. Because a lot of the animation meme community, a lot of the most popular early songs were Jack Stauber songs, and I think that was kind of, well, I lost track of my thought, but him returning to the community, and what some of them thought was his return, they were excited to make an animation meme with his song, but it turned out to have been a leak. And the trend was brutally slaughtered. It's taken back. Which is just out of respect, too, for Jack Stauber and his work. But yeah, many of the people who drew their own version of his song, the animation meme for it, they did end up deleting it out of respect. Just unfortunate. You wanted to buy his Patreon, but when you opened your wallet, fly flew out. Real. My New Year's resolution for this year was to not buy anything ever again. Because I'm so poor. I'm never gonna buy anything ever again. All year. I'm not gonna spend a dime. Yeah, you have some streamers in your follow list who just disappeared. One even modded for you for some reason. Some of them were pretty big for Russia Pro Twitch, and we've got zero information about. That's the most mysterious part about whenever an internet figure or personality, someone on the internet, whenever someone on the internet just vanishes, and there was no controversy pushing them to leave the internet, there was no harassment, no, just seemingly nothing, they're just gone one day. Baby Hotline changed you as a kid. Oh my god, I love that song so much. My favorite, I know it's pretty popular, is Two Time. Two Time, probably definitely because of the animation memes for it. Those were so good. Two Time, all-time favorite. It's just so catchy and cute. What else is a good one? Ballad of Hamantha is also pretty good, super good. What was the other one I liked? Two Time, Baby Hotline. Dinner is Not Over. That's a good one. My current all-time favorite Jack Stauber song is Leopard. Your favorite song is Opal. Opal is really good. The entire little short film of Opal is really good. Another internet thing to look into later. Last time I suggested Samuel's Tea Time Stories. Now it's Opal. It was an Adult Swim short by Jack Stauber, the guy we're talking about right now. He makes songs and clay animations. He made a short film called Opal. It's about a little girl and how I don't want to spoil it too much. Little girl. It's about a little girl. I can't say anything. Anything I say feels like a spoiler just because it's so short. But Leopard is an all-time #1 best song of Jack Stauber's, for me at least. It's really good. It's so good. By the way, I forgot to say something. What's up? Royal save as. Okay, I think we're done with this one. Nope, we're not. See authors leaving their media while you like their characters is the worst because a regular media author, somewhat popular, has fan art while a small one doesn't. It really is so sad. Because when you have a bigger following or community and people like your characters and there's content of your characters that was made outside of the creator making stuff about them, it's very special. Very, very special. And if a smaller creator has character content and they leave, there's the only legacy really left behind is just the original creator's work. And some of it may just be gone. All of it could just vanish from the internet. That's so crazy to me. How something could just vanish. Like, it's all gone, you can't find it anywhere. So I love, love, love Lost Media. I'm not super big in the scene, I just kind of watch videos about it. And then I go, it is interesting how they found the pilot episode for the Backyardigans. There's so much gatekeeping, it's crazy. That's another little internet rabbit hole if you want to go down. The search for the lost pilot episode of the Backyardigans. They were originally gonna be, if you know Yo Gabba Gabba's kind of like that, where they're, instead of it being an animated, not animated, what? Animated, a CGI, is that what it is? 3D animated cartoon Backyardigans. It was gonna be like Yo Gabba Gabba, where the characters were just big costume, like mascots. And there's gonna be puppets. I'm a big fan of puppets. I like puppets. Puppets are really cool. Good morning, Squid and Squid Enjoyers. Hello, Raspberry Crunch. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about media vanishing, like things on the internet. We're going from streamers to music artists, and we ended up to the Backyardigans Lost pilot episode. You were involved in Lost Media, no one actually remembers because it was too niche. It was a Slavic, little poorly drawn cartoon from the 2009s. What was it called? If you can recall. The cartoons being lost and films being lost is extra sad to me. Because so many people put effort into that for other people to enjoy and it's just gone forever. We lost so many silent films, it's insane. It's all of them. We lost all the silent film, almost all of it. It was so insane to me. And in this era of digital things too, a lot of people feel like the internet is forever. Something's posted on the internet, it's there forever. It's never gonna go away. That's just not entirely true. It's pretty hard for things to go away forever. With enough effort, almost anything can be found. The name is forgotten forever, unfortunately. No. Yeah, so the concept of things just being gone forever, like legitimately, it's just crazy. What do you mean it was here, now it's not? Maybe the kind of obsession with finding lost things that are forever gone kind of ties into, you know, mortality. How we go away forever. So we try to find other things that are gone forever, because maybe we could find that at least. That's gone forever. I don't know, I'm just trying to make a weird connection to that. It just popped into my mind. The concept of something being gone forever and not coming back at all. It's really interesting. This line has to change. You know, there's things that the human mind can't really fully comprehend. Like, you know, if you can think about a certain big number, your mind can't imagine the true full scale of it. Like a gazillion, imagine a gazillion pennies. You can try, but you won't really get a good grasp of it. You know what I mean? I think that's like a thing that exists. Someone said that once. You just remembered one band. Checked socials. Last post was about Osbourne's death. Your use of silence before that, and zero activity after that. Now you're sad. Well, they're kind of around stuff. They were here to post about Ozzy's passing. That was fairly recent. There are a few things you remember vividly, though. The main character was a girl living in a forest camp with animals. Scott the cat was the local bully, loved him. By the way, greetings. Yeah. Let's see. What was I thinking? I was thinking about something. Oh yeah, how we can't really grasp things. Like you can't imagine a gazillion pennies. Can't imagine infinity. We can't imagine infinity and we can't imagine forever, really. Like we get the general gist of it, but to like really think about how long that would be, I think was what it was. I watched something about this, trying to recite it. You know, there's just things we can understand the concept of generally, but we just can't imagine its true full scaleness, I guess. I'm probably butchering it, but it was something like that. Yeah, most things that scare us are things we can't understand. Okay, good enough. Let's start drawing the next one. Wait. There we go. We are at the hour mark. Let's take a 5-minute break. I think I am gonna end up drawing more. But we'll take a 5-minute break really quickly. Get a snack, use the bathroom, do whatever you have to do. We'll be back, so stay tuned. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Ugh, sentenced to another hour of drawing. What a horrible, horrible fate. It's almost like drawing isn't my favorite pastime, hobby, all that stuff. Oh no. We're back. I just need to be dramatic for a little bit, okay? It's how I cope. Oh, right, music. Hold on. We're back. There we go. Hello. And drink some water, maybe stretch a little bit. I do that. Every time I'm BRB, I'm likely drinking water, stretching to the bathroom, eating some of my snacks. But I do stretch. It's very important. If you're an artist, you need to stretch, you need to take breaks, you need to stretch and massage your fingers and hands, or you will get arthritis and or carpal tunnel. You need to. Oh my goodness. During high school, when I was drawing my portfolio, I got such bad hand pains. It was so bad. It took forever to recover. And my art teacher is the one who told us about stretching, taking care of our hands. I just didn't do it super often. But now I do, and it's much better. My wrists would burn. They would burn. I would wake up to my wrists burning. So you need to. Piero, who is... Oh, I thought the name of the character. This girl is named Jane. She's a Jane Doe. You ran from your room to the bathroom and almost slipped and fell here on the floor. Someone spilled water. You shouldn't have been running. Gotta be careful. And I should put a wet floor sign down. Is it better now? Oh, it's much better now. I don't get those pains anymore because I stretch. It was bad. I slept with the wrist brace on. I would steal it because we have one of those. I would steal it and I would sleep with it on my wrist. But yeah, you can also buy compression gloves. If you're an artist and you have wrist, hand, finger pains, stretch, massage, compression glove. There's braces and gloves. I think there's a bit of a difference. I just don't know what it is. You have to research whatever's best for you. I don't know. But yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. You're gonna have carpal tunnel by the time you're 35. True story. You will. It's inevitable if you don't stretch. This one. That's why your grandma says that she has a secret YouTube channel where she streams and draws. No. No, she does not. Most certainly. Grandma's a channel where she streams and draws her OCs. Right, I was gonna draw this one first. Okay, we're good. I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna draw this. It's too hard. Okay, let's draw. Well, your grandma says it because it's true. I should post on TikTok. I always say that, but then I never do it. But I should. I have to make clips after stream. Most definitely need to. I don't like how it looks. Get rid of it. Something like that. Oh goodness. Me and Mom go back to bed. No. I think I've said it before, but it's so funny. People in my life, at some point, they all call me grandpa or grandma, depending on what old person thing I do around them. But it's the craziest phenomenon. I have family members who will sometimes call me grandpa. My friends that have never met each other or heard of me pointing out this phenomenon to them, on their own, eventually, they all come to call me grandma or grandpa. It's the craziest thing. The phenomenon. I'm just an old soul, I guess. True unk. I'm only 18. I'm not old. I'm thinking of that Tyler the Creator clip where he has like a baby head. Like he has a baby body, but his adult head on it. I think someone photoshopped a funny picture of that. I remember the context. Wait, am I thinking of the right thing? No, I think it was the eagle one. That's a different funny video. That's how you imagine your father to look as a child. That's funny. I have so many. My favorite thing to do is to collect baby pictures of my family members and just hoard them. I have family pictures of my parents and my aunts and my uncles. I just have them. Why though? Because I don't know, I just like to have it. And I'll show them when they're embarrassed. And if you're asking why people always end up calling me grandma or grandpa, I don't know, I just do old things. Oh! One time in my high school class, one of my classmates was pretty hungry, but they were talking about how they had to eat dinner when they got home. So out of my pocket, I pull out a single butterscotch for them to snack on. And then they said, "Thank you, Grandma." I had multiple butterscotches in said pocket, just so you know. I had butterscotch in my pocket. And then everybody got some butterscotch. That's how much I had. I had enough for my entire class who wanted butterscotch to have butterscotch. You take photos of your relatives doing the Kubrick stare. Camera close to— oh, that one's funny. That's a good collection to have. Frame them all and gift it to them for the holidays. Let's see. So yeah, that's stuff like that. Stuff like that with the butterscotch. That's why I get called grandpa and grandma. I wear a lot of cardigans and sweaters. I like to be comfy. Is it because you always had what people need when they need or something like that? Probably something like that too. I was always lending people my, what's it called? Whatever stuff they needed that I happened to have, I would lend it to them too. That's probably another factor. I lent someone paintbrush, I lent someone pencil, no, not pencil, I lent someone, pencil for sure, definitely before. I lent someone my fancy eraser. One time someone really needed some white paint, and if you're a painter, you know, I let someone use some of my white paint. They really needed it though, that was really bad. Not really bad, but it was really serious, they needed some white paint. And it was the point, it's the point in the school year where all the white paint is scarce. I let them use some of mine. It was for their final, and it was really beautiful. called the trash collector by your family because you carry the stupidest stuff in your bags while forgetting important things. That is so real. But the essentials I never forget to carry on my person. I always have chapstick, I always have headphones, I always have sometimes charger, depending on where we're going and how charged my phone is. I always have I'll carry a charger for my headphones. That's how serious I am about my headphones. I need them. She looks really weird like this. You forgot your documents at home, but didn't forget your collection of rocks, a cool looking bone you found somewhere, and a singular old piece of gum. So real, I'm pretty forgetful. That's so nice. That's sweet. Uh, you can be people. Oh, I can be the person that people can lean on, like when they need to. You're there to help them when they need. Yeah, I guess so. I don't like seeing people hungry. I don't like seeing people hungry. I always carry some snacks. At least in high school, I would always have some snacks in my backpack, whether it was candy or a granola bar. I'd keep it there for myself, but if anyone else was hungry, I would always give my food away to them. There was this one athlete in my class. He was always he was always hungry, but I always fed him because I knew that he was doing a bunch of crazy stuff outside of class. I think he was doing multiple sports, but I would always give him snacks. We weren't even like friends or close at all. He was chill, he was very chill, very nice guy. Hello Kietsu, welcome to the stream. And you hate language barriers, you want to say maybe one of the reasons that I'm very calm is not the right word. Can't fully translate what you want to say. It's alright, I was able to understand it, most of it at least. Very calm. Soothing? Maybe soothing? Me thinking of, oh yeah, I'm just a really soothing person. It's okay though. You don't need to worry about it. Chill, tranquil. Those are good words, yes. Thank you. But maybe that is the reason. We would like to stumble upon you in real life, try to befriend you, just to get free butterscotch. You love food so bad. The thing about me, I am really hard. No, it's kind of weird. I'm easy. I'm easy to make friends with, but also hard to make friends with. I'm friendly. I'm friendly to everyone, but hard to befriend. If we're in a classroom, we'll talk like we're besties, but or at least when I was in high school, outside of the environment where we're all stuck together, I'm very hard to befriend. It's weird. I'm just really awkward. The only people I would really consider friends or best friends are two people from elementary school that I've been friends with ever since. Yeah, you had to befriend me years ago to get me to stick around. So is that the saying? I don't know, it's really hard to befriend me. I'll be friendly, but to get the full friend experience, I'm very hard to befriend. I'm just very awkward, very not really shy, maybe shy, probably shy. Very awkward, very shy. You're a chronic people pleaser. You're just not at everything people say. Right, I'm just friendly. Do you still contact them? Yes, I do. We talk pretty much every day still. A little rough since high school ended, you know, but we're still good friends. All of us. We're just very busy now. There we go, that should help. don't know, I'm just hard to befriend. I just I don't like socializing outside of what is necessary. For me, streaming and talking to chat is my tri-weekly socializing time. I just like to stay in my home. So people would always try to get me outside. They'll try to invite me to things or we should hang out soon. I'm like, yeah, totally. And the moment they try to contact, like ask for my phone number or Discord just to chat outside of whatever environment we're stuck talking together in, I'm just like, ooh, I really texting someone who's not best friends and knows me super well is super hard for me to do. Forgot you're drawing an OC or an OC lover. Could you tell once we fact about this lovely little critter? Here, this one I can see her better in. Her name is Jane, and a silly fact. Trying to think of a good one. Again, she's missing a line on her face. It's supposed to be like that. Trying to think of a good one. She bakes cookies. How about... my mind's blanking. I hate it that I'm like this. Oh goodness, I have so much information on my characters, but the moment anyone asks anything, can't think of anything. It's the worst. Cookies, and she likes to bake cookies. She's pretty decent baker. But she is a ghost. She's a maid at Lemuris Inn, which is my universe. That's what the universe is called for these characters. Lemuris Inn. She works there. It is a ghost in the afterlife. I love how she looks perpetually confused. Yeah, she does have that kind of a look. Her whole story is that she's from the Victorian era, and ghosts, whenever someone dies in this universe, they either move on and they're able to sort of reincarnate or whatever, or they get stuck a ghost wandering the world. And the Lemuris Inn, they go out and they find these ghosts and they bring them to the inn to get them to sort of move on, pass on. Is that what's called? Moving on, passing on, whatever it's called. And that typically is whatever's holding them back, right? They have something holding them back. They try to make amends. They help the ghosts make amends with the Lemuris and stuff. Help the ghosts make amends to move on. And she's one of them. When she passed away, she didn't immediately become a ghost. Her body was kind of in a weird place. She was kind of stuck to her body, and they struggle to find her. Eventually, they find her. They bring her to Lemuris Inn. She's super old because she's from the Victorian era, and the current timeline for Lemuris Inn is late 2000s, 2009, I want to say. So the soonest ghost you'll get there is 2009. So she's been there for a while, but she hasn't actually like been a ghost wandering around, and she doesn't have her memory. That's her whole thing. Main character of Lemuris Inn. She doesn't have her memory. Can't recall her name, so she's a Jane Doe, right? And because she kind of doesn't remember anything, they can't really figure out what could be possibly holding her back. So she ends up working in there at the Lemuris Inn as a maid. And she's the main character of the story. We follow her perspective, at least for the first... what would be a chapter. It was supposed to be a comic, but then I learned that I really hate making comics. I prefer animating much more. Wait, that's fire. Thank you. So she's from the Victorian era. She died mysteriously. Her ghost was sort of stuck to her body, so she wasn't really conscious. She was just there. The Lemuris Inn staff, they find the location of her, they find her, they take her to the inn. She can't remember anything, so she ends up working there. Boom, that's all of it at once. So she's having to think. Nice lore, thank you. So she's kind of What would be the tutorial in a video game? Probably she's just a vessel for what was supposed to be the viewer learning the world, the characters, and the actual sort of plot would kick in. But her overall storyline is trying to remember who she was so she can pass on. And she does learn bits and pieces. That's as far as I went. That explains the confused look, yeah. But she's supposed to look, all the ghosts look pretty undead or similar to how they passed. She looks bug-like because she was kind of stuck in the ground. That's where she was, the bugs kind of ate at her. That's her whole look. Bug-like. I think she's more of a spider. I want to say she's a spider, but I think that might have changed, or the new change is spider. Oh, wait, the ending's gonna be sad. No, the ending is... It's pretty bittersweet, it's pretty hopeful. That's what I would say. Bittersweet. It's not the best outcome, but there is still hope to be had. Not that everything's horrible, that's the end. It's, well, this kind of sucked, but it's not the end, even though it's the end for the story. She either passes on or gets stuck there forever. I can't say. Can't comment. No comments. But it was meant to be a comic, and I still believe a comic would be the best form to make the story in. I don't think an animated series, even though I like animation, it would not suit it. A comic would be best. I tried to learn comics because how my mind works at least is I like animation. Animation is a lot of work. If I were to make something with my characters, it would have to be the next best thing, comics. But as someone who's never really grown up reading too many comics, isn't very much in the comic scene, especially webcomics. I read a few, but I never, again, not super big into the scene. Animation's my jam. I really struggle to learn about how to write or draw comics. So I really struggled and I couldn't promise anything for some reason. So now I just kind of draw them and post content about them whenever. They're just characters with the story stuck to them. But I think comic would be the best form to tell Lemuri's story. Oh, if you want to see her with color, here she is. If I could get rid of the sketch, that would help. There she is. Choosing poses for comics is the worst for you. Yeah, and because I do animate, my mind works best with the animation movement. So I end up making too many panels just to like show one gesture instead of having it just be one panel. That's what I struggled with. That and just arranging them in a way that can be read. Because I don't read a lot of comics, I don't really understand how it would be paced, I guess, or how frames would align. But if it was just like one page, a little panel over here, a little panel over there, maybe it would just have to be a lot of pages. I don't know. Either way, I'm busy doing stream stuff now. Streaming is my priority. Let me reason. Oh, streaming and art commissions. Art commissions, streaming, my priority now. I would have to be at a place streaming wise where I don't feel like I have to make anything new for streaming. Maybe then I could have more time to rethink, let me reason. But yeah, once I realized that drawing comics was a struggle for me and I had to do other things, I pretty much paused the writing for it. Now I would likely change a few things with the story. But I still do love them very much, all my characters, for it. And I think about them often. But it really is. I think I would have to write a different comic first and have that be my first comic, like something simpler. Because Lemuri's Inn is is too much now for it to be a first time comic. I would want to perfect the skills of comic making a little bit more before I ever even think of turning Lemurese into a comic, so really it would take even longer. Just because I really would want, if I were to make this a comic, I would really want to have honed my skills better and make it the best that I can possibly make it. So again, I would have to be at a place stream-wise where I'm comfortable, I don't have to add anything else, I'm still working on a lot of things. I haven't been streaming for even half a year yet. So I would have to be pretty comfortable streaming-wise, I don't have to do anything else, everything's done, essentially. And then I would have to write a new first comic, publish that for a little bit, maybe like 2 years, consistently posting that one comic. And then I would have to redo the entirety of Lemurese, essentially. So yeah, this is definitely a very much a very long-term project, if I ever do it, you know? But I would like to work on an animated project. Should I say, I've helped on animated projects before, indie projects. I've helped on a few, none that you're thinking of. Very, 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 very small indie projects I've helped out on. What's it called? Volunteer-wise. Just to kind of get a peek at it. I'm not gonna say any names. Just because I did have to leave them. I did have to leave those projects. And a lot of them are unfinished or cancelled. A lot of them are cancelled, unfinished, and I can't really say much about them, essentially. I mean, obviously I didn't sign anything, but just out of respect for those projects, I really do care about them. I'm not gonna say them. I've helped out on projects, animated projects. I've done test animations for characters. I've rough sketched some scenes. Mainly it was test animations for characters. I did a few walk cycles, I want to say, and mouth movement tests. So I would like to work on a project and be paid. That'd be really cool, but I don't think my animation's up there yet. I was just volunteer work, helping out simple, small projects. But that was, again, I was in high school, that was volunteer work, as in it was free. It was just some really cool small projects that I saw a lot of potential and they were really nice people. Cool concepts. I just had to leave it because I was a senior in high school. I had to prioritize other things. But I would definitely go back to that now. I have to be paid now. I can't do it for free anymore. It doesn't work out. But those were good experiences for me. That was really nice, very cool. So that's just a little squid lore drop, I guess. I want to say I worked on like 3 or 4 projects. Such talented people. It was really cool. The best part was looking at the other people who were also working on the project, looking at their animations and their work. So inspiring. So yeah, if you're a starting animator and you want to kind of, not really, it could jumpstart your career. If you want to gain some experience and you want to see what it's like joining or volunteering to work on an indie project that's being hosted on Discord might not be the best fit for everyone or the most professional sometimes. A lot of it is very, very poorly planned out. But the ones I worked on, they were fairly organized. At least most of them. If I joined one, I saw it wasn't the greatest environment, or it was pretty rough looking. And that it wasn't going anywhere, really. I would leave pretty soon. But I want to say At least one of them was very, very put together. They had already done a few episodes. That was pretty worth. That one was worth it. I'd say. An experience is a good experience, even if it's bad, right? Unpaid, unpaid work for a project that's not really going anywhere. Don't recommend wasting your time on that. If you experience it, you've experienced it. I wouldn't stick around. Just look around, see what it's like, and go, I don't want to be here again. By the way, I wonder, is Jane a venomous spider? Are those things on her face dangerous? No, I don't think she's venomous. Those are just like pinchers, really like spider pinchers. Do spiders have pinchers? I don't know. Oops. I would say the hardest part about Let Me Reese and writing it, trying to figure out characters, is that it has all eras of humanity, really. You get one of my characters, or they're just all different eras of human history, not just America. And the hardest part was trying to find research on each character, and that's also why I had to be dropped. At least you're not experiencing, or at least you are experienced enough to not work for free now. Exactly. It's a good learning experience. If you can avoid it, that would also be great, but if you do experience it, then well, you learn from it. Spiders have fangs, but some non-venomous arachnids can pinch, squeeze their victims to death. Yeah, I want to say it's more pinchy fangs. See, I knew spiders had fangs, I just doubted myself. But yeah. Oh, and I also did take. I never took animation school, never went to college for that or anything like that. But I did take a. What's it called? A workshop. An animation workshop. I worked with a small, or not really small, but a fairly small animation studio. And they had an animator from. What's it called? Oh no, I'm forgetting it. It's an indie animation. Atlas? Atlas and the Star or something like that. Atlas something. One of the indie animators from Atlas was teaching the class. It was super, super cool. I follow them on Instagram. Their name was Mac something. Mac. I always forget it. But they post OC art too, it's really cool. Oh my goodness, I can't find them. I have to find them right now. It was very cool. Most of the workshop class was just people in college, and I was the only high schooler. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Let's see who it is. Hold on, sorry, I was looking at something else. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, Misfits. Welcome to the stream. And thank you for the follow. Right, two of the teachers there was a writer. He had worked on a few cartoons. Ben Green. I believe he worked on Hilda. I want to say Hilda. And the animator from Atlas, I think is what the animation show is called. I can't find her. Where is she? Do they still follow me? I know I follow them, but I follow a million people on my Instagram. Hold on. Oh, they do follow. I just forgot. Radioactive Soda on Instagram. Mac. Freelance indie animator. That's what it was. I took an online workshop. Oh goodness. Your favorite indie animator, Narami. She is more of an animation meme creator. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I've been following her since her animation meme era on YouTube. She is so good. I've been following her for years and years. But Radioactive Soda, Mac on Instagram, was I believe it's called Atlas animator that was also teaching the workshop. They were both very nice people, very helpful. He studied to be a chef in college thanks to the required internship. You know, no, you don't want to work as a chef. See, that's kind of the scary thing, you know? So there's something you're really good at or you really want to do in life, and then you end up kind of going through a simulation or work for free as an intern. And you realize that it's not what you want to do anymore. That's kind of my biggest fear. You look for anyways one of the only animators of your childhood that wasn't exposed as some perfect person. I know, right? Gosh, why can't people be normal? It's so horrible. I don't know what you mean. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, my biggest fear is finding out animation's not for me. I think I just gotta get a strategy down. I have to be more efficient. This is undoable. Now I know how to cook, that's good. See, cooking's just a good skill to have anyway. Drawing cartoons, I'm not so sure. I would love to be like an indie animator and work for projects. But a lot of the time, at least the bigger indie projects, they do have people who have professional experience sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. And that's good, you know, the animation industry where it's at, you need to find work anywhere, and these people who may have experience in Cartoon Network or storyboarding other shows, stuff like that, they need a job, obviously. But I feel like I just don't know how to break in. And even if I did know how, I need to better my animation skills before I feel like I'll be at the level where I can be paid to animate a show or anything. I'll animate anything. I would do like a music video. That sounds really cool too. But right now, I just need to focus on improving my skills and posting on TikTok my animations. So that's why I try to post my animations. I need to be better at it though. But I did learn during that workshop I did that I definitely struggled to keep up. Again, I'm a really slow drawer, and the ideas I had, I felt like I wasn't so creative. I felt like I could have done more. But I really struggled to like think of anything. Whenever I thought of something, it was something else that someone else had already done, and I was like, wait, no, I can't do this. Someone else saw the same thing. Like not before me, but I realized I was just thinking of something similar that not a classmate, but a fellow peer had done. So yeah, I did like it. I liked a lot the workshop experience. It was very great. Good people. Everyone was awesome. Even the other people attending the workshop, they were all really cool, very nice. I just realized I need to do a lot of work. But again, I was a high schooler and they were all like college student people. One of them was married. So I was already at a bit of a disadvantage. Expected to be behind the rest. You're also a qualified winemaker. You don't like this profession either. Maybe later in your life you'll be making something on your own. But working as a winemaker, not yeah, I mean it's best to figure out you don't enjoy something before you're already doing it. And I guess you did get the credentials. You did learn how to do it. You did go to school for it. But it's better than actually doing it. You know, already in kind of too deep. It might seem or might feel like. Does that make sense? And either way, it is never bad to know a skill. It's never bad to learn something, I feel. It's never a waste. It's never a waste to learn something or to know something. But knowledge will always serve you. Even if you don't use it, whenever you do need it, you'll know how to do it. If you ever do. Oh, we already talked about it. Someone thought the same thing I did. See, no such thing as useless knowledge. Yeah, I was looking away as I was yapping, and I looked back. Pradama beat me to it. You wanted to take a bartending course, but you're afraid history will repeat itself. I mean, why not? It'll just be another skill you have. Who knows, maybe before you fully dedicate to it, you can watch a few, I don't know, YouTube videos. Try doing it in your own time with whatever tutorials you could find. Will definitely not be like the real thing, but if you could figure out then and there, hey, I don't want to do this, might be a bit easier or less damaging than taking a full course. I thought it would be bad to take it. You had learned how to crochet. You only make circles, but it's something. I cannot learn how to crochet. Crocheting and knitting, I can sew. I cannot crochet, I cannot knit. I tried. It's just, it's a mess every time. The string is everywhere and it's falling off the hook and it looks terrible and I forget what I'm doing. It's just, the string is just, I don't know, it's overwhelming. It's too much for me. It's supposed to be calming, but it always stresses me out whenever I try to learn how to crochet or knit. But sewing I could do. So I'm fairly jealous of the people who can knit and crochet is what I'm saying. It's a really good skill to have. I just really can't learn it. It's too much. I can't control the string the way I want to. You struggled for such a long time, but once you zoned out and you snap back, get a perfect circle in front of you. It must be that kind of thing that creeps into the subconscious. And I was too conscious for it to creep in. Too conscious, too stressed. Yeah, if I really wanted to learn, I could probably try harder. I say that a lot. There's things I want to try, it, and don't have a great time, let's let it be. But if I was really, really wanting to learn how to crochet, I'm sure I could tolerate it and deal with it. That's how I learned art. I wasn't good at art as a kid. I mean, I was probably better than the... Not better, I was probably a bit more... Sure, I was a bit better than the other kids when I was 7, but I wasn't good at it. I just really enjoyed doing it, and my teachers and family encouraged me to keep going, so I kept going. Now we're here. I want to paint. I haven't painted in so long. But if the thing with oil paints, I oil paint, and the thing with this, you need good ventilation. And if I need good ventilation, I have to go like outside or open a bunch of windows. And it's too cold to do that. It's too cold to open windows. But I need to prime canvases at least. Prime? I say priming, but I'm just sewing canvases. It's like putting primer on it to prep it for paint. Is there any skills you wouldn't ever be able to pick up no matter how hard you tried it? Music. I learned I can play piano, I can play guitar as in I could look up a video and learn how to play a song I liked. I cannot learn how to read music. I really cannot learn how to read music ever since, at least where I live, they teach you music, like the basics of music. Alt for boost performance, by the way. Hello, Symphony. Yeah, animation. I don't know what that does, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm scared now. Isn't Alt F4 to like turn it off? You're not gonna get me. See, I knew it. But I cannot learn music notes. I cannot learn how to read sheet music. That's what it is. I can't learn it. Where I live, they teach you the basics of music very, very little, very early. They teach you that. I couldn't, even from that little age that I was, I cannot grasp it. I couldn't do it. I tell everyone I'm music dyslexic. It's just this gibberish to me. I don't know what it means. And reading it and trying to associate it to keys on a piano, for example, or the sound it makes, I can't do it. Maybe I'm just tone deaf. But I really want to do that for a while. I really couldn't. I really couldn't. I even had classes for that. I forgot what you wanted to say. Real. I'm always forgetting everything. But yeah, I can't learn music. Symphony. Good enough. So over here. I feel like this one isn't curly enough. This looks weird to me now. You know, music maker can't read music too. Chicoid the maid. If you're interested, streams on Twitch, by the way. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, as much as I can't read music, I can't really make it either. But again, if I ever wanted to pursue music more, I probably would just find a way. I preferred art more than music. I don't care that much for learning it. Whenever I want to learn a song on guitar, I'll just look up the tabs. And I'm content with that. I'm content. Would it be good to learn it? Definitely. Would I ever use that knowledge? Maybe. I don't plan on making music, so I wouldn't. You forgot we want to say. Never mind, I feel like I intruded on a conversation. I'll do that sometimes. I'll read chat and then I'll realize it's two people talking to each other in chat and I'll go, that's not for me to really say out loud. I don't have anything to add to it. You may resume. That is interesting. I'll screenshot the name of the artist. I'll check them out if I remember. You can't make promises. But yeah. I guess that's better. And I really hate how I struggle to simplify my art style for animation. I don't know, now I feel like my art style's not super cool. Let me find your favorite track. Alright. I'll give it a listen. How did this end up all over here? This is supposed to go over here. Krita are spotted. She looks so cute. You guys subscribe for that. Oh, thank you so much. I do use Krita. I love free. Oh goodness. Here we go. Jane looks so cute when she closes her eyes. Thank you. She does look more human when she does have her eyes closed. Don't draw motion using onion skin. I'm trying to copy a sketch right now. It's a bad habit according to a better animator than us. Do we happen to be an older animator too? Animators don't always have onion skin, so that's why some of them don't use it. I mean, it certainly helps me. If I didn't use onion skin, I'd be super wonky. It would probably hone my skills better too, now I think about it. But it depends on the person. They sure put a la la la. I can't hear you. I'm so horrible to you guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, probably is, but it depends. Another animator says that you shouldn't listen to music when you're animating because it can distract you. I guess I'm just a rule breaker. Sometimes I do turn off the music if I have to think hard, though. I can't even lie. Where's the last time you give someone advice? I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But right now I'm just tracing the sketch. It's good. What did you do? I don't know what I've done. But yeah, it's actually in, what's it called? The animator's handbook. The first lesson you learn is to not listen to music when you're animating. Because it distracts you. You need all your focus on the animation. So let's take that advice. Oh, my viewers just dropped by 3. I'm kidding. I'm being so evil right now. Why am I being so mean? I'm so sorry. I don't know what I've done match with the blank expression of your character. It's so fitting. That is funny coincidence. I didn't notice that. Because you can't see yourself animating anything without music. And I don't see myself animating without onion skin. I do animate without onion skin right now. Or sometimes. I don't know why I said right now. I do animate without onion skin sometimes. Especially in the early phases of the sketch. Where I'm really mapping out the movement. Right now, I'm just trying to line up the lines so it's coherent. Coherent? That's hearing. Legible? That's writing. So that's not wobbly. But I'm also not a professional, so I don't know anything either. Don't listen to anything I say. There's nothing mean with that. You're allowed to say that. I think you can play it on stream. He's chill. You're showing him a mashup you did on a song. He was happy. That sounds so cool. Alright, I'll definitely give him a listen later. You know what else is what? What? Oh, they're saying that the rule is dumb. Well, not really a rule, it's more of a suggestion, I guess. But in the animator's handbook, hand guide, guidebook, whatever it's called, that is one of them. You must abide by it. Just to be careful, I won't play it on stream. Just because I know that the music artists can't always control the copyright system. But I'm sure they would be fine with it if you say they would. Okay, we only have a shoulder left to do. And now this entire bottom left corner, really. But let's do the flowers first. Oh goodness. I just remembered I never finished all the reference sheets for my characters. The ones I did do are probably outdated already. Whatever, I don't care. Who needs a ref sheet? Not me. YouTube is moderated by AI right now, and AI is very junky. Yes, it is. It always is so weird. It even copyrights some Kevin MacLeod songs that I know for a fact are royalty free because I've played them multiple times. But I never argue it. I never. If it says the song is copyrighted, I won't play it. I'm not gonna play with my channel's sake. Is that the right way to say it? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna gamble my channel on playing a single song. I just won't play it. If you don't want to draw something, just cover it with a conveniently placed sign. Good idea. we go. Let's get rid of all this too. Much better. Let's get rid of it before auto saves that. And then horribly crash. Because I'm so unlucky that would happen. Better not take high risk getting copyright. Yeah, it's just not worth it. I'd rather not play the song. So let's finish this. And yeah, to abide by the animator's handbook, we're not gonna have sound for the rest of stream until we finish this frame. We're just gonna do it in silence. I have to lock in anyway. As much as I am joking on it right now. It does help whenever I need to focus on something. I do turn off my music. Because I can't get distracted, especially when I'm streaming talking to you guys. That's why I'm quiet a lot too whenever I stream. Sometimes I'll get really focused and we'll talk for a good minute or so. Say what again? I dare you, I double dare you. You guys are being silly. It's like Looney Tunes over here. Once you try to save your drawing and it showed you an error, and as soon as you accidentally moved your hand to draw a huge scribble across your drawing immediately saved, right? Can't play too much with the drawing software. That's alright, we understand. Thank you. I never realized I was so petty. No, we're just being silly. I don't care. Oh, I drew a new frame by accident. Let's just replace it. Like nothing ever happened. Right, I know this animation definitely is not perfect. I'm just trying to get myself okay with the idea of an animation not being perfect. Not that I do animate perfectly ever, but at least to a standard I like. Because if I want to post animation memes more frequently, I can't spend 2 months working on a single shot of the animation. But I do work on stuff outside of stream. I do work on other animations. Lately, if I ever want to learn anything animation-wise that involves characters, I'll use Rubber Hose if it's something simpler. I have a few Rubber Hose characters. We talked about it on the other stream. But I have this ladybug I like to animate. Let's see if I can remember how to draw her. I have this ladybug. Oh, she has smaller eyes than that. I think she has a middle part. I think I might have changed it though. It was supposed to be a side part. And this is the ladybug I like to draw. Can you guess what her name is? I like to draw Adventure Time animation in your free time. I love the Adventure Time. That's also a good second. That would also be a good style to draw in. No, her Nintendo armor like that now. It's more of a half circle. I forgot. She doesn't have a neck. There we go. Get rid of that really quick. Here we go. I think I give her long sleeves too. Marinette. No, she's just a ladybug. I never know what to do with their arms though. Or any arms in any drawing ever, really. That's a horrible hand. Sure, let's go with that. Cold hands behind the back. You can't really see her wings, but they're there. There, this is the character I like to animate. Whenever I'm writing anything new. I'll put her to the side, she's pretty cute. Can't believe I remembered her entire design. On the spot. Oh goodness. No, put it back, put it back. We're gonna have to shrink her. Oh, what is that? No, I want to do this. There we go. Her proportions are pretty off. I think she has a bigger head. No. I think her arms are too long. This little rubber hose character I like to draw. Anyways, back to Jane. Once we finish this frame, we're gonna end stream. Right, I'm supposed to have it underneath her little eye bag. And then we'll do her upper eyelid. I think I always forget if I include it or not in her design. But you just got here. No, don't worry. You could watch the stream all the way from the beginning as a YouTube VOD. You two have been bickering the whole stream. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Makes me lol. Okay, I only have these two middle frames to draw. I still need to do for ruffles, and then we're gonna call it a day. Have you guys noticed the lack of music? Well, you have now. You noticed half an hour ago. It hasn't been that long, has it? I prefer to ignore it politely. Alright, for the rest of the ruffles, we're gonna have music. You've all swayed me. I'm gonna break the rules. Here we go. I hope you're all happy with yourself. You got your music now. Squid, please mute that guy for a singular second. It's too much work, too. Alright, let's do this flower really quick. Heck no. That's cute. Thank you. Okay, we're almost done. You're gonna do yourself, that sounded so ominous. Goodness, we're both spewing brain rot. Okay, I don't like the upper eyelid. She looks too old. She's really not old. She's only from the Victoria era. From the Victorian era, of course. Of course I had to butcher that. Anyways, we're done. We're missing 2 frames though, so pardon that. Wow. So much movement going on. There we go, something really simple. Really simple. Cute, and it's wonky, but we're just gonna allow it to be its goal. She's not old, she's just from the Victorian era, exactly. Her eyes look too close together now. I have to fix that. You can really tell when the animation plays. We're supposed to be a bit far apart. Oh, come on. How did I catch that singular pixel? Uninstall. You guys keep saying that. I don't know what you guys are doing. Freaking me out. Anyways, here it is. Improved. There it is, folks. This is likely going to become her toy house. Not toy house. It's called Art Fight. Wrong website. Her Art Fight profile for this year. I do have an art fight. It's linked in my TikTok somewhere. One of those posts. I don't have too many, so it shouldn't be too much of a pain. I'll link it somewhere else when it's actually art fight season. But I do like to participate in art fight. I do prioritize revenges. That's what it's called. I think so. Goodness, my brain is like mush now. You accidentally looked at the interface of the app you're drawing in and got jump scared. Oh yeah, it's all good. It's just the other art we've made here. It's nothing crazy. Kinda looks like all those plane control machines. Oh, trust me, there's other software that looks even more evil than this. It's insane. This is simple. I think not Metabang. I forgot the name of it. There's other art things, art programs that look like an actual pilot control center for a plane. GPU. I don't know, it's just a drawing program probably. You guys keep repeating each other. Goodness. Grease pen from Blender, right. I think I tried that one time and then I gave up. When I was in my Blender era. I tried to learn 3D model. I got barely the hang of it, the essentials down. That's about it. I wanted to learn how to create those low poly character models because those are so cute, so cool looking. I love those. But I started to lose it when it came to the nodes. Is that what it's called? When there's rectangles connected to other rectangles with words. That's when I dropped Blender and realized it was not for me. Okay, let's chill out for a minute. It's a bit too loud. This is the end for today's art stream. How old are you? 5? I'm gonna we're talking to the other chatter, but I'm 18. Alright. This is at a stream. Thank y'all for being here. We were live on YouTube and Twitch. Our next scheduled stream is more art on Monday. Don't forget to rate. Thank you. I would have forgotten to rate. Nice progress so far. Thank you. We did make some progress. We finished a whole frame today, and then we finished this one off. So let's find someone to raid on Twitch. Save really quick. Saved it. No need to worry. I do take suggestions on who to raid on Twitch. I like to raid someone else who's drawing right now. Let's see. Oh, indie animation. It looks really cool. Oh no, I refreshed the page. I'll just look up the animation tag, I'll find them. I think they had a bigger audience. But if they're doing animation, I kind of want to rate them. Oh, wait. I found something else. It's a smaller animation stream, but they speak English. Animation, Krita, 3D modeling. Right, next stream is Monday, more art. We have a Discord server now, so I want to say we have a Discord server. It's linked somewhere in one of my bios. Twitch and YouTube, I mean. You do have to fill out an application to join, and you do have to be 18 and up. Just because we don't want little kids running around there, sorry. Let's see. What is this guy up to? They're also animating on Krita. That's cool. Slash raid the big fat. What they're called. I can't really see what they're working on. Whatever it is, they look more professional than I do. The animation, at least. Um. Oh, read the description. Seems pretty cool. Alright, let's rate, let's just rate them. Hopefully you guys have fun. I don't know much about this guy. Rate me? We're not gonna do that right now. Slash rate the big fat. Hopefully he's cool. Or seems cool. Yeah, stick around for the raid if you can. If not, that's alright. See something nice. And I hope you guys have a good time. I'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.